as hell, too. What's up, y'all? This your boy Christopher Perkins with GutterMind.com. Here with my boy Isaac Z. AlmostFreeBeats.com. We're here to talk to you today about activity.
That's
Not
right.
this silly. Talking about the mixtape game, baby. You gotta stay active. See you in the interview. What's up, everybody? How to promote a mixtape. You know what it is. It's your boy Christopher Perkins with GutterMind.com.
It's Z, AlmostFreeBeats.com. We back again.
Back again, man. We here to talk to you guys today about activity. Now, what we mean by activity is this goes beyond like rap. This goes beyond like the mixtape game. This is like straight business 101. Activity is a key factor in your success. By activity, I mean getting out here, meeting and greeting people, and getting your music in as many hands as possible out here. You know, whether it's from like doing shows or or hooking up with other artists or or managers, A&Rs, traveling to like different states. You have to be active. That's the only way you're gonna get out here and as many people as possible is gonna know your name. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stay active in here. Z, you got anything you want to touch on?
Yeah,
like, at this point?
Definitely. I mean, as far as activity is concerned, there's really two types of activity that we're going to talk about today. And one is being busy and the other is being productive.
Yeah.
And there's a big difference between the two. You can be busy and not accomplishing anything towards your goals. What the activity we're talking about today is being productive. The actions you're taking are moving forward towards your goals. You're not just in the studio creating music. You're going from the studio, taking that music out and sharing it and promoting it to the people who need to hear it. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. And this is another thing too. All you artists that swear you guys are just working hard and doing all this grinding and stuff, but y'all stay cooped up in the studio 24/7. You need to dead that shit, man. Like, I know you go to the studio, man, you think you're working hard and all this other good stuff on your music, but you can't spend months in the studio. Who's gonna hear your music at that point? Your music's gonna sit there within those four walls, and that's gonna be that. That's as far as the music is gonna go. So, you guys need to get out here and be shaking some hands and getting your music in as many hands as possible, And then, I know you got your music on the internet and everything. That's a good way to touch everybody else, But the thing is there's nothing like meeting and greeting, your fans in person. They actually start giving more of a damn about you.
Exactly.
and being able to move from like state to state and and make this connection, make that connection, you start to generate like a buzz within the industry circle. If this guy's like hey Diddy, did you hear about old boy? You know what I'm saying? And then Diddy's like, hey 50, you hear about old boy, blase blase, I met him, and he's like, oh yeah, I know that cat. More opportunities will come about.
Exactly.
So you have to meet and greet. And it starts from like the bottom of the food chain. And you start climbing the ranks slowly but surely.
True that. And guys, one thing we want to talk about real quick is getting out of this cycle of continuing to create. You're in the studio, you're recording, you got a dope track, you got your album pressed up, ready to go, and then you're right back in the studio again. Well, what happened between the first album and the second? Did you do any promotion? Did you let your album live a little? Did you get it in people's hands? Are you out promoting on tours? What are you on college radio? I mean, guys, you really got to get out here. This is an indie marketplace. This is not the industry of your mother or your father. This is not your grandparents' music industry anymore. This is the indie music business, and you got to be on it. Like, there are guys who will neglect sleep to promote themselves online, offline. They're on tour, they're hustling, getting 2 hours of sleep, red eyes, doing all of that. And they're gonna outwork you if you're not out promoting your mixtape like you're supposed to be.
Yeah, and I want to get on some of you cats, man. Some of you cats y'all done a good job at like building like a buzz locally, you know what I'm saying? But but you don't want to keep it local. You know, you should never be content with having a local buzz, because you know why? If you got that local buzz, you're gonna get local money. That's it, which may be little to none at all. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You know, so what you want to do is you want to go for worldwide, man. You have to get outside of your city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, your city could even be just a bunch of people you know that's just feeling your music, just be feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So you never know until you go into some untapped waters. You know what I'm saying? And see how your music does over there. You know, and like I said, and even, you know, we said this in the last video. You know, even if they're not really feeling it, at least you got it in somebody else's hands. You know what I'm saying? And it still generates like more talk about you and all kind of other good stuff. And you just got to stay active. You just got to get out here and shake some hands. Like I said, this is past the rap game. This is like business 101. You know, CEOs and stuff meet up with each other, have lunch with each other. They politic all the time. You know, and you got to get out that house, man. And you know, you can't let family life or like baby mama and that drama and stuff like that. You can't let that hold you back and hold you down and stuff. And we were just talking. We're gonna do another video about like balancing like the home life and, you know, and trying to get out here and trying to grind too at the same time.
That's real.
We'll give y'all one of those videos too. But you know, as far as this video goes, man, like stay active. You know.
Yep, definitely. And guys, last thing before we wrap up here is keep in mind that even though Twitter, Facebook, if you're still on MySpace or whatever, Instagram, all these social networks, as good as they are, they can never replace a handshake and a smile. They can't replace it. I'm sorry, as much as you love being on Facebook and you hitting up A&Rs and you hitting up somebody else, if they can't see, touch, feel you, and get a chance to know your personality and who you are, I mean, the likelihood of you really making some progress is slim. You gotta be touching and interacting with people. You know, I mean, that's what social networks are really all about, the people. And that's what we're trying to tell you guys. You gotta start interacting with the people, not just on here doing a promo blast or in the studio working on your music. It's the people.
Yeah. So y'all, we're gonna wrap this up, man, but get out here, be active. Like I said, I was in sales at one point in time and they told me that was the key to being successful, and god damn it, were they right. You know, being active and as much activity as possible, whether it's online, you know, whether it's out here like shaking hands and stuff. You want to spread your word and your message to as many people as possible, and we'll leave you guys on that note.
Alright guys, we signing out. This is Z, almostfreebeats.com.
Christopher Christal Perkins with guttermind.com, and we'll catch y'all later. How to promote a mixtape.
Alright, peace.
Deuces.